Hey guys, how's it going? Hope you're having a great day. I wanted to talk to you a little bit today about adrenal fatigue. So I don't know if you've heard of it or if you've experienced it yourself. I have heard of it. I've had a few friends who have experienced it. I think I've had a mild case before. Um, but some experts actually suggest that 80% of the population in the Western world will be affected by adrenal fatigue at some point during their lives. So it's a pretty prevalent thing in our lives, especially with the kind of lifestyles that a lot of us lead. So if you're not sure what the adrenal glands are, they are those little glands that are located above the kidney, and they release hormones that contribute to things such as energy production, balancing other hormones, and dealing with stress as well. So they're a really important thing, and when they're fatigued, you're going to notice some symptoms that aren't so pleasant. Some of the hormones secreted by the adrenal glands, in case you're interested, is adrenaline, obviously, cortisol, progesterone, and testosterone. So there are a lot more than that, but those are just a few. If you're dealing with periods of intense, prolonged stress, this can actually lead to adrenal fatigue, or if you have a chronic illness, that's another thing that can lead to adrenal fatigue. And by stress, that is physical as well as mental. So it is possible to go overboard with working out, so keep that in mind. So they need to be functioning well in order for you to feel healthy and feel good. So some of the symptoms of adrenal fatigue, in case you're wondering if maybe you're suffering with that, there's forgetfulness, feeling tired for no reason. So, if you've been getting very little sleep, then obviously you're going to feel tired. But if everything's the same as it's always been, you're getting enough sleep, but you're feeling tired anyways, that could be a sign. Craving salty or sweet foods, so that's one to look out for. Weight gain, especially around your waist. Decreased sex drive. Mild depression, low body temperature, high or low blood pressure, inability to handle stress, and dizziness. So those are just some of the symptoms. There's a lot more. I'll put a link in this article when I add it to my blog so that you can check out some of the other symptoms. So I didn't want to go into too many of them, but we can talk about some treatment options. So to treat adrenal fatigue, you're looking at changing your lifestyle and your diet a little bit. And here's the thing with adrenal fatigue, it doesn't heal very quick. So a mild case could take 6 to 9 months. A moderate to severe case could take 1 to 2 years. So it's something to pay attention to for sure and catch it before it turns into something bigger. So things that you can do to help avoid adrenal fatigue. Trying to reduce stress in your life. And I know that's like, oh, how can you do that? That's impossible. Stress is everywhere. Dealing with it in a better way, it could help to learn some better time management, maybe hire somebody to help you get organized, and not overextending yourself as much. You can't be everything to everyone, and if you're trying to do that, your health is going to suffer for it. So trying to reduce as much stress as possible and learning better ways to deal with stress, such as deep breathing. Some people love meditation, so definitely looking at that. If you're a really highly stressed person, look at bringing some of that stress out of your life or finding a better way to deal with it so you don't end up with adrenal fatigue. Sleep. You have to get enough sleep. So the adrenal glands, they're repaired usually between 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. So I'm not sure why the time. It was just a fact that I looked up. So the point is that you don't want to be going to bed too late. You want to be getting enough sleep. So if you are a night owl, you stay up super late, start getting to bed a little bit earlier every night, just small increments, even if it's just 15 minutes, 10, 15 minutes, until you kind of get used to getting to bed earlier. And keep doing that until you're getting, around 7 hours sleep a night. And that's going to help your adrenals to repair themselves and not get to a point of complete fatigue. And of course, keeping caffeine to a minimum and trying to have it in the morning as opposed to the afternoon. You might even want to consider giving up caffeine. So if you want to take that step, you can try that. Exercise, so big surprise here. So exercise is good, but too much exercise is bad. So Your exercise is going to regulate cortisol, relieve depression, increase blood flow, and this all helps to contribute to keeping your adrenals healthy. But if you overdo it, you get the exact opposite. So you'll end up increasing your cortisol to a level that's too high, and you're going to be under constant stress, and that's going to affect your adrenal glands. So looking at about 30 to 60 minutes a day, 4 to 6 days per week, and make sure that you've got some days off. You're not exercising every single day, and you're not going super hard every single time. So you want to vary the intensities of your workouts. And then if you want to try some supplements, some that are good, calcium, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin E, B complex, these are all recommended. Just make sure you're getting your vitamins from a reputable source, because there's vitamins out there that aren't going to do you any good. So if it's super cheap, there's probably a reason why. And if you're not absorbing these vitamins, you're just wasting your money on them. So your body's not getting any benefit from them. So you look for a high quality vitamin, do some research, and find ones that are going to be effective if you're going to go that route. And then nutrition, obviously we know our nutrition needs to be good, so avoiding junk food, or what I like to call non-foods, so those overly processed foods that we shouldn't be putting in our bodies. Try to avoid them as much as possible, and eat fresh fruits and vegetables, and healthy protein, healthy fats. And you might even want to consider adding a nutrient-dense shake to your diet as well. So if you're one of those people who forgets to eat, or you're too busy to eat, or whatever it is, and you're lacking in nutrients, a high-density shake, nutrient-dense shake can be a really good thing to have, because that you can kind of eat on the go. It can be in your car. It's pretty easy to take with you and drink it down really quick. So that might be something to look at. So if you are suffering from adrenal fatigue, or you suspect that you are, try making some of the lifestyle changes that I mentioned, and see how that feels. But just keep in mind that it does take a long time to heal the adrenal glands. So, commit to these lifestyle changes and stick to them. Don't give up after a week or so, like you're looking at months. So definitely, be ready to make that commitment. It's for your health, and it's so that you feel good and you've got that energy and you're not struggling to get through your days. Hey James, how's it going? Hi Valerie. Hey Keith, how's it going? Aw, thanks for joining me, guys. I got to run because my client is coming in about 5 minutes and I have to get set up for her. But I will be back tomorrow. And if you guys think of topics you want me to talk about, let me know, because I'm happy to do some research if I need to, or tell you what I know about those topics. So you can leave a comment, and I would definitely love the feedback. So have a great afternoon, guys. See you tomorrow.